ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु, सहनौ भुनक्तु, सह वीर्यं करवावहै, तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरगणाः। देवाय तस्मै। श्लोक नंबर 17। अथ षष्ठोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच युक्ताहारविहारस्य युक्तचेष्टस्य कल्मषु युक्तस्वप्नावबोधस्य योगो भवति दुःखः। यदा विनियतं चित्तम् आत्मन्येवावतिष्ठते निःस्पृहः सर्वकामेभ्यः युक्त इत्युच्यते तदा। यथा दीपो निवातस्थः नेङ्गते सोपमा स्मृता। योगिनो यतचित्तस्य युज्यतो योगमात्मनः। यत्रो परमते चित्तम् निरुद्धं योगसेवया। यत्र चैवात्मनात्मानं पश्यन्नात्मनि तुष्यति। सुखमात्यन्तिकं यत्तत् बुद्धिग्राह्यमतीन्द्रियम् वेत्ति यत्र न चैवायं स्थितश्चलति तत्त्वतः। So Bhagavan is talking about various topics related to dhyana. The first thing he talked about was Bahiranga Sadhanani, general discipline to be followed for the success in meditation. For half an hour successful meditation, you have to lead your 23.5 hours of life in a discipline, in a harmonious manner. You cannot expect that half an hour I will meditate and 23.5 hours I will live the way I was living. In disciplined life, it will not work. Therefore, one has to prepare for this meditation throughout the day. That general throughout the day preparations are called Bahiranga Sadhana. External or exterior means indirectly contributing means. The second one is Antaranga Sadhanani. Before actual meditation happens, certain things to be taken care of, and they are called Antaranga Sadhanani. Interior means, proximate means. And the third topic now is discussing is Dhyana Swarupam. What is that Dhyanam? And it was said Dhyanam is nothing but withdrawing the mind from non-self and abiding of the mind in the self. So, directing the mind to the self, having withdrawn it from the non-self, that is called Dhyana. And what is the meaning of the mind abiding in Atma? Mind abiding in Atma is equal to mind entertaining the thoughts about Atma. So in the last class also we saw that in Vedanta, we are not aiming at thoughtlessness in meditation. Thoughtlessness is not the goal of the sadhana of meditation. Whereas in some philosophy, they focus on the thoughtlessness. For us, thoughtlessness is not the aim. Already people have thoughtlessness. That's why some problems are there. If they think, there will not be problems. So thoughtlessness is not something we encourage. We say you have right thought, not no thought. Have right thought. And right thought in the context of this meditation is thinking about one's true nature without distraction of the thoughts about non-self, thoughts about body, senses, and concern about them. That idea is explained in this verses 18 to 32. This is the topic, Dhyana Swarupa. And starting from the 20th sloka up to 23rd, Bhagavan is giving 7 definition of samadhi. What is the meaning of samadhi? Achha, one more question may be answered. That what is the difference between samadhi and dhyanam? In English, samadhi means absorbed state of the mind, and dhyanam we call it meditation. So, meditation and absorbed state of the mind, what is the difference? Difference is that mature state, obstacle free, deviation free state of meditation is samadhi. So samadhi is nothing but the mature state of meditation. That is why samadhi is not mentioned as a separate sadhana in most of the text. It is included in dhyanam itself. And in Yoga Shastra, Yama Niyama, they are Bahiranga Sadhanani. Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, they are called Antaranga Sadhanani. And Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi, they are called Dhyana Swarupam. So there also this 3 division is there. Bahiranga Sadhanani, Yamaniyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, they are these Antaranga Sadhanani, and finally Dhyana. Alright. So here in the 20th sloka we saw the definition. One definition of Samadhi. What is Samadhi? Where the mind is absorbed because of the practice of yoga. Yoga sevaya chittasya uparamanam. The absorption of the mind in the object of meditation because of the practice of yoga, that is called samadhi. So the first definition is suggested. In fact, the word samadhi has got this idea only. Samyak adhiyate manaha yasmin saha samadhi. What is samadhi? The state yasmin in which manaha, the mind, samyak adhiyate, is very well absorbed. So the state where the mind is very well absorbed, that is called samadhi. So samadhi is not a mysterious state. Sometimes shivering, etc. should happen, dancing should happen, not necessary. Can happen, need not happen. So we need not consider that until I get some shivering, I have not samadhi. The shivering and samadhi have no connection. Alright, so samadhi means the absorption of the mind by the practice of meditation. That is first definition. Second definition of samadhi is Atma Darshanena Atma Tushtihi. Being satisfied, fulfilled by appreciation of Atma. Means remaining happy, remaining fulfilled by appreciation of Atma is called samadhi. So very nice definition. Samadhi means being happy with yourself by appreciating what your real self is. Now also you know yourself. Anybody, if I ask you, who are you? Nobody answer me, Swamiji, I don't know. Everybody will answer something. There is a knock at the door. Then you ask, who is it? Some answer will come. In fact, if answer doesn't come, you don't open the door. If somebody doesn't tell the answer, you don't open. So answer comes. It means everybody has some idea about oneself. But that idea about oneself is a mistaken idea. Means you are expressing the mistake about yourself. What you are not, you have taken yourself to be. And that mistaken idea is presented as biography, as a resume. When you present yourself, no, I am graduate. That is what? The mistake about oneself. Mistake number 1. I have worked in this place. Mistake number 2. All are the mistakes according to Vedanta. Whenever you say, I am Swamiji, I am very good singer, Vedanta will say that is a mistake number 3. I am a good dancer, mistake number 4. I am a beautiful woman or a man, charming man, mistake number 5. All are mistakes only. Why? Because you are considering yourself to be what you are not. It is something like somebody claims that I am the head of this ashram. It is what? Mistake. Maybe perhaps deliberate mistake. Mistake. When you are not something and you claim yourself to be, it is a mistake. Missing the fact and taking something else to be a fact, that is called mistake. So, knowing oneself to be what really one is. I am existence, consciousness, fullness. Appreciating that one is fulfilled. That's the being fulfilled by appreciation of oneself is called samadhi. In simple words, being happy at home, that is samadhi. Simple one is that. So when you are appreciating yourself means what? You are at home. So being happy, remaining at home is samadhi. Really, this is the fact. When you own up yourself to be Satchidananda, you are at home. Anything else you claim, I am very intelligent, that also you are outside the house. When you say I am dull, idiot, then also you are outside the house. Both you are outside. Not that when you say I am great, you are outside. When you say I am Swamiji, good for nothing, that also is a mistake. I am good for nothing is a mistake, and I am a great person, that also is mistake. What is the truth? I am existence, consciousness behind so-called great people and so-called insignificant people. That is the real understanding about oneself. So appreciating oneself to be what one is, being happy with that, that is called samadhi. So samadhi is very simple. Being happy, remaining at home is samadhi. At home is not your home. What they call a home in Tamil? Veed. Not veed. Your real veed is Satchidananda. Your real veed is that. Every now and then remind yourself. It is my guest house. My real house is Satchidananda. Alright. So that is called samadhi. Remaining at home in one's true nature and having the sense of fulfillment. Next one is appreciating Ananda Swarupa of oneself. Atyantikam sukham vetti. The state in which one appreciates Atyantika sukha. Atyantika means absolute sukha. What do we mean by absolute? Absolute means that which is not relative. What is the relative happiness? Happiness which comes and goes, subject to time. That happiness is called apekshikam sukham, relative happiness. Atyantika sukham means the happiness which never goes away. In fact, sometimes the sukham, when it comes and it definitely going to go away, then it creates more dukkha. You imagine, you did not have AC. You have lived your life up to 35 years without AC, and now fix AC. Very nice, very nice. And one day power is not there. You will feel more miserable than earlier one. If you can measure your miserability, dukkha index, then your dukkha is more than the earlier one. Before that also you had some discomfort, sweating, etc. This fanning with hand and all this you are doing. Some discomfort was there, but now there will be more dukkha. So sometimes these comforts or comforts based the pleasure is making us a slave. That's why Swami Chinmayanji nicely said, comforts comes as a guest, lingers to be the host, and enslaves, and then enslaves us. So it makes us a slave. We see how much dependence we have on so many things. In olden days, this dependence was not there. Now we have so much dependence. In fact, civilization means this, becoming more and more dependent on things. That is civilization. See, earlier we were managing without mobile. Now mobile ke bina, tere bina bhi kya jeena. So without you, what is life? That has happened. If the spouse goes away for 3 days, no problem. But mobile should not go away. If person has to choose that the wife will say, I will go away. If you do like the 3 days, I will go out. If you don't leave mobile. So person says, you can go, I don't want to leave mobile. Really, people have got so much dependence on external things. So that is called relative happiness, where you get some pleasure, but it goes away and makes you enslaved, makes you more miserable. People for small things, nowadays they fight and they murder each other, they kill each other for small comforts. And that type of happiness, where it is time bound, it is called apekshikam sukham. Whereas this sukham is what? Atyantikam sukham. Atyantika sukham means absolute happiness. Absolute happiness means what? Which is not bound by time. Not bound by time means what? It doesn't go away anytime. Wherever you are, you are happiness. So here the sukham is in the form of Ananda Swarupa, the nature which is Ananda, which never leaves me. Other sukha can leave me. This Ananda never leaves me. I am Ananda. Morning I am Ananda, afternoon Ananda, evening Ananda, night Ananda, throughout the night Ananda. Whereas some people are morning not Ananda, afternoon not Ananda, only evening thoda Ananda. 8 p.m. There was a 8 p.m. Have you heard about this? 8 p.m. There was a alcohol name was 8 p.m. You know that? There was alcohol called 8 p.m. Don't say, Swamiji, how do you know? I see this board and I get the material for my class from this old advertisement. That also gives me some material. Anyway, so that Ananda is apekshika, whereas this Ananda is what? All the time Ananda. Like sugar is sweet. Morning it is sweet or evening it is sweet? Both the time. It is not that morning you put sugar in tea, it gives sweet taste. Evening doesn't get. Well, so gaya. Sugar has slept, therefore no sweet taste. Does it happen like that? No. When you put sugar in tea, evening you want to make tea because you want to read something, so you make tea and put sugar. Will it make the tea sweet or not? Will make. Why? Night also it is sweet. Night 2 o'clock you make tea, and also sugar is what? Sweet. Similarly, I am Ananda, not bound by time. Anytime Ananda. And there is no limitation of space. Some people say, Swamiji, I am happy when I am at home. Some people say opposite. Swamiji, I am not happy when I am at home. There are another people. Swamiji, when I go out, I am happy. So some people are happy at home, some people are happy outside the home, outside the house. Therefore, they say married people work little more in the office. So because they find that in the office little better facilities. But this Ananda is what? Inside the house happy, outside also happy. Inside I am complete, fullness, outside also I am fullness. That is called Atyantika. And some people say, Swamiji, I am happy outside, inside the house or outside the house. But I am happy when people are not there. There are some people. वो हिंदी गुजराती में से बोलते हैं वो मनुष्य गंधेला मतलब they hate people. They hate the presence of people. मुझे मेरे हाल पे छोड़ दो. So you leave me alone. That people. So they say we are happy only when people are not there. And some people opposite also. Swamiji, I am feeling so miserable because all my children, grandchildren, they have gone. So they are happy when children come for vacation. Now it will start. So children come for vacation, the grandpa feels so happy. So grandpas, they always house is very big, and huti, only two are staying, and therefore they feel very, very, very haunting house, and therefore when people come, feel very good, happy. So some people are happy when the people are around. Some people are happy when people are not around. That is also what? Relative happiness. So you have to ask this question. Am I happy when people are around, or I am happy when people are not around? Some people will not have straight answer. They will say, Swamiji, I am happy when some people are not around, and I am happy when some people are around. Not easy answer. Because some people, they are not there, I am happy. And some people are there, I am happy. Still it is what? Relative happiness. Whereas this Ananda which we are talking about, which is Atma Swarupa Ananda, I am happy with people, I am happy without people. Means this presence of people, absence of people do not make any dent on my Purnatvam, my fullness, which is Ananda. That is real happiness, which is not affected by the presence or absence of people. And that is what is called Atyantikam Sukha. The fullness, happiness, which is not affected by presence and absence of people. Presence and absence of things. Presence and absence of situations. Like weather. Some people say, Swamiji, I don't like summer. The summer comes, they start complaining. So much hot, so much hot, so much hot. And nowadays Google also is there. They will be seeing weather forecast. Oh, tomorrow also 36, day after 36, after 38 it is becoming so miserable. So some situation is conditioning my happiness. Whereas this is Atyantikam Sukha. Summer is there, I am happy. Some Abhisheka is being done by the Lord. Some sweat Abhisheka. And winter is there, very pink, cold is there. I am enjoying that also. My happiness is manifesting through all situations. That is Atyantikam Sukha. So appreciating absolute happiness through one's intellect as oneself, that is called samadhi. So samadhi means appreciating one's ananda swarupa, which is not based on sense or sense perception, sense organs, atindriyam, buddhi grahyam, which is to be appreciated as oneself. That sukham, when one appreciates, that is called samadhi. So the third definition was given. Samadhi is the state where one appreciates absolute happiness, which is beyond sense organs. Fourth definition is samadhi is the state. Samadhi means what? Abidance of the mind in Atma, that is the state where person does not deviate from tattva. Tattva nishtha samadhi. So fourth definition of samadhi is abiding in the truth, the true nature is samadhi. So abiding in what really you are, tattva swarupa, the atma swarupa, that is called samadhi. So the fourth definition is tattva nishtha samadhi, abidance in tattva, not deviating from tattva, not deviating from the true nature. That is called samadhi. And this also implies one more fact, not applies, implies one more fact, and that is for a wise person who has this samadhi, whatever be the experience, yatra yatra mano yati tatra tatra samadhaya. Wherever the mind goes, there is samadhi. That is the culmination of samadhi, which is called sahaja samadhi. Whatever be the state of the mind, whatever be the interaction, this abidance of the mind in a tattvam does not go away. That is called samadhi. So fourth definition of samadhi is tattva nishtha, not getting deviated from the true nature, the truth of everything. Now the next definition of this samadhi is given in the next sloka. Yam labdva cha param labham मन्यतेनादिकं ततः यस्मिन् स्थितो न दुःखेन गुरुणापि विचाल्यते. So the fifth definition is param labha praptihi, the attainment of the highest gain. So samadhi can be described as the ultimate gain, ultimate attainment, achievement, and having attained which person does not crave for any other gain. So samadhi is that gain having attained which one does not crave for any other gain. Otherwise, in our life, you see, this is what is happening. So when we were studying, we thought that when will I get degree and get rid of this studying. So we were waiting for degree. We got the degree, we felt very happy, photographs, everything over. But was it the end of our pursuit? No. Now I have to get the job. So attainment of the degree did not bring complete satisfaction. Then I want to have a job. Then you got a job somewhere. Then what is the next? Oh, now you are fit for marriage. You have got good degree and good job, IT job, and therefore what? Good salary. Therefore what? You have to get married. People will keep asking, what happened? Why are you not getting married? Some people are unnecessarily worried about others' marriage. Even though their own marriage is failed, but they want others to get married. So really they will ask, what happened? And if they cannot ask directly to the boy or girl, they will ask their parents, why are you not doing something for your son? Why are you not doing something for your daughter? To such people we should say, you only find out. You only convince my son. Nowadays to convince the son to get married is very difficult. To convince even daughters nowadays, to convince daughters to get married, especially she is working, doesn't want, because financial freedom is there, and I can live independently. I can go whenever I want, when I can come whenever I want, and so much recognition, job satisfaction. I mean, some kicks are there. So many girls, they do not want to let go of their freedom. They say, you know what they say? When I get such a good boy for whom I can trade my freedom, then only I will get married. Means I should get a boy who should be more interesting than my job. That is how it's a very logical argument. Why should I drop something for some unknown things which does not give me guarantee of happiness? Now I am getting some happiness from this job, and afterwards I may not be able to do the job, or even if I do the job, I have to get some another job, and all this I don't want. So every gain, what happens, leads to another gain, leads to the desire for another gain. So in our life, you see, keep struggling. First person wants to get married, then want to have children, and after some time they want to have a divorce. Now one more item we have to add. Earlier in our classes we are not putting divorce, but now they call it what? Now new name has come, that middle age divorce or something. They have got divorce also after 50, after 60. They may remain married for 25 years, 30 years, and all of a sudden they discover we are not compatible. So, my God, what were you doing for so many years? That's what happened. Of course, the people, those who undergo, they know the situation. See, I am a sannyasi, I have not experienced all this, so I can happily, very laughingly tell. But in Hindi, they say, Ghayal ki gat ghayal jane. The one who is wounded alone knows. Therefore, we cannot make any judgment. But really, that also is a problem. Nowadays, divorce rate is going up. In developed country, it is more. And now India also, it is going up. We don't say divorce is something wrong all the time. But nowadays, people think of divorce very easily. Sometimes divorce is the solution, but sometimes people, they say it is a very easy option. Anyway, so one more thing, we require divorce. And when the divorce is there, again remarriage, etc. There is no end. Every gain leads to the desire for another gain. Whereas this samadhi is what? Yam labdhva, having attained which? Aparam labham, any other superior, any other gain. Na adhikam manyate, does not consider to be superior. Tataha means compared to that samadhi. Having attained this samadhi, a person does not consider any other gain to be superior to this gain. Means what? I have got the ultimate. Anything else now happens, does not happen, it doesn't matter at all. It is something like 5-match, this series is there between two countries. And they've already won 3 matches, 4 matches. Now one more we win or we don't win. Already in the trophy is with us. So similarly, this person has got the trophy, Moksha trophy. He has already got. So other things have come or don't come. Whether 5-0 or 4-0, 4-1, it doesn't matter. So once you have got this abidance in Atma, owning up yourself to be Atma, limitless Atma, then other things happen, do not happen, doesn't matter. You do not consider anything to be done. Generally, we have got diary, nowadays, to be done, wish list and all this. They what they call bucket list or something. Bucket list is their name? Bucket list. The vice person says, I don't have bucket, I don't have list. Plain. No bucket, no list. पूरा सीधा पानी स्नान करता हूँ. So he doesn't have any agenda. One definition of moksha or samadhi is there, becoming agenda free. No agenda for the world. No agenda for oneself also. No, no, no. My nose should be little bit flat. It is too sharp. Let it be as it is. So, no agenda for oneself, no agenda for the world. I am happy as I am now. I am happy with the world as it is. With all problems, I am happy. My happiness does not depend upon how the world is. And therefore, I don't have agenda. I am with my ultimate gain. I got the ultimate. How does it matter? So that is called the Atyantika Labham, the ultimate gain, having attained which no other desire. You even at least you visualize the situation where you do not have any agenda for anybody. If the world is like this, it is okay. If not like this, also okay. Where you are happy being what you are happy with the world as it is. No other gain planned. That wish list is gone. People have wish list, big wish list. That is gone. And the next sixth definition is Yasmin Sthitaha. Samadhi is that remaining in which na vichalyate. Person is never shaken. Guruna api dukkhena. Even by big calamity, big challenges, big pain. By great dukkha also, he is not shaken from his tattva nishtha. So remaining in which samadhi, person is not shaken from the tattva nishtha, even by guru dukkha. Guru dukkha means great dukkha, great misery, great pain, great loss. Na vichalyate. Like you must have heard the story that a rich man who was a philosopher also, when he is all what is called wealth he has put on one particular transaction of selling it to some other country, and is all the what is called all the sellable products goods, he put it on the ship and it was sent to some other countries, and along with that his wife and children also went. Now the news comes, what, sir, the ships are sunk. For a minute it says, what? Sir, all ships are plural, no? Ships are there? Ships. Ships. What is that ship is there? Ships are sunk. Then immediately this person says, so what? What and so what? The maturity is this. How much less time you take to come to so what from what? What shows the denial of fact? He heard it. It is not that his hearing problem. When his assistant, his secretary brought the news, all ships are sunk. That time he heard it. But he said what? What? Like many times in a what? It is a what is expression of the denial of facts. How can it happen? But within a second, he says what? So what? So now it is a very good measure of maturity. How much time you take to come from what to so what, that shows your maturity. Some people take years together. This one relative died, spouse died, or my house was lost, this one. Munu continues. Years together. For some people, till the end of their life, so what doesn't come. Only what? What is this? What is this? What only remains, so what doesn't come. For some people, it takes 1 year. Some people 6 months. Some people 1 month. Some people 1 day. Some people 1 hour. Some people 1 minute. And then 1 second. And afterwards, what and so what come together. Means what? What doesn't have a place, so what? So that is the height of maturity, where you are not shaken from your true nature. Guruna api dukkhena, even by great calamity, great painful situation, by that na vichalya, not shaken. So not getting shaken from which abidance is called samadhi. Samadhi is that state from which one is not shaken even by great misery. That is samadhi. And here one more interpretation some acharyas give. Guruna api na vichalya. Even by guru, person is not shaken. This person has got so much abidance in Atma being Brahman, I am limitless Brahman, and that abidance is so firm that even if Guru tries to shake, hey, how can you be Brahman? See your face in the mirror. Are you like Brahman? No, you cannot be Brahman. This Advaitam is not right. By mistake I taught you, but now I am planning to change from now onwards I will become a Dvaita Guru, Vishishta Dvaita Guru. I am changing the party. Even if Guru says like this, Guru tries to test the students, the student is not shaken. Even by Guru, one who is not shaken. By Guru also one is not shaken from the state. That type of very stable, strong abidance in the self is called samadhi. So the sixth definition is dukkhena api avichalanam. Not getting shaken even by great dukkha or even by gurus. Gurus also cannot shake you. Pujya Swamiji was asked this question, that if somebody, not somebody, Bhagavan Sri Krishna comes and tells you that don't think that you and me are one. It is not so. You are different, I am different. Do you understand? Then Pujya Swamiji said, somebody asked, then what will you do? If Bhagavan Sri Krishna himself comes and tells that I have talked about Advaita, the Ahamatma Gudakesha, I have talked about in that Bhagavad Gita, but it was by mistake. Or I was, just something like that I said. But now tell you real truth, you are different, I am different. See, I am Sarvagda Sarvashaktiman, you are like this. How can you be me? If Bhagavan comes and tells you like this, what will you do? This question was asked to Pujya Swamiji. In different words, but the essence is this. You know what Pujya Swami said? I will tell Bhagavan, are you kidding me? Means I will not be shaken. Are you kidding me? That will be my response. Means are you joking with me? I know for sure I and you are essentially one. See, even Bhagavan cannot shake. That is called Jnana Nishtha, and that Jnana Nishtha is Samadhi. Abiding in one's true nature without any distraction, that is what is Samadhi means. And its strength of Samadhi is person never gets deviate from it, even by great calamity, even by Guru. Now in the last sloka, Bhagavan is giving one more, seventh definition. If you have followed, we have 6 definitions of Samadhi we have seen. Now 7th definition is given in the next sloka. Tam vidya dukkha sanyoga viyogam yoga sannitam सनिश्चयेन योक्तव्यः योगो निर्विण्ण चेतसा. So in this definition, a very beautiful definition, in this shloka, a very beautiful definition is given. And that is, what is Samadhi? Samadhi is getting separated from, becoming free from the association which we have mistakenly, which we have taken by mistake. Dropping up the mistaken association, dropping these associations which are mistake, that is called samadhi. So samadhi is what? Getting rid of wrong conception, getting rid of, letting go of the mistakes which we have been holding on to. So we are holding on to something and that we let go. We are holding on to some false things, thinking that it will give me happiness, stability, etc. Letting it go, that is called samadhi. About this we'll see in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam